Hey guys, Michał from TechTest Tutorials, and in today's video we are going to review Lenovo T540p business line notebook. As always, we are going to install RAM, SSD, we are going to take a look at some design changes that they have done, cover the basic features of this laptop, and what the hell, we are going also to compare it with its predecessor. So without a further delay, let's take a look. So let's start this review with a mini unboxing, and there will be actually not much to see in this unboxing, because the way that I'm trying to pick up the laptop is I'm always trying to take the cheapest one with a decent CPU that I can, and then I'm doing all the necessary upgrades myself. In this case, this would mean that I will be swapping the mechanical drive, 1TB mechanical drive, with an SSD from ADATA, and also I will expand the RAM. So this laptop came with pre-installed 4 gigs of RAM. Because we've got only 2 slots, I will have to throw this one module away, and we are going to install 2 8GB sticks, so we could have 16 GB of RAM of total. Now this is recommended like for a little bit more advanced user, although I think that all my viewers know how to install a system on a fresh drive. So this laptop actually came without an operating system, so I will have to take a CD and install it from the scratch up, but that's not a big problem. We will have a clean installation on this laptop without any crapware or pre-installed software, so we will be able to choose only the things that we want to. And the installation process as shown here is actually very simple and straightforward. You only need a standard Phillips screwdriver, just 2 screws, the bottom cover pops up, then you got the access to the drive. You can install SSD, you can install RAM modules. Very easy upgrade process. I would kinda recommend anybody who's got some basic technical skills to try to perform the upgrade himself, because he will get more control over which kind of drive you would like to choose, or how much memory you would like to install. This is very easy in this kind of Lenovo laptops. Not often that we see we are in the era where everything is unibody and that's not easy to install anything. Actually, as you can see, even access to radio module is very easy. You could install 3G module if you would like to, so that's not a problem at all. Speaking about problems, the first one you can see right on the screen. So there is not enough place for your left hand to rest underneath the keyboard, and the problem is they added a decent numpad to the right, on the right side, and so they had to move the QWERTY keyboard to the left. And right beneath this QWERTY keyboard there is a big touchpad. This means not enough place for your left hand to rest during the typing. That wasn't the greatest experience that I had with the keyboard, although the keyboard is pretty decent. Another thing that they had to do is they removed those dedicated buttons that you had for a track point. I'm not a big user of a track point. I know some people like this, and if you liked it before, you know that those dedicated buttons are very important if you are going to use the damn thing. So I think they might as well remove completely the track point, because in this model the T540p is actually useless. You could choose T500 without the letter P and have those dedicated buttons. If you are a trackpoint user, keep that in mind. T540p is probably not for you. The second thing about this touchpad, I kind of like this, but my model had a little bit problem. So this touchpad was pretty loud as I was trying to click this, and that wasn't very pleasant. I will try to demonstrate this. Now, whether this is going to be for you an issue or not, I would strongly recommend you, before you buy it, to go to a store and check this out. Maybe it was only the one that I've picked up felt that flimsy and loud, but I kinda didn't like to click on this touchpad, as weird as this may sound. The second thing I didn't like about this laptop is you can take a look right now. Do you see what's missing there? So we are the Lenovo T series user, and we like this. We like to have a lamp so we can work in the darker environment and just turn it on. It's now gone in the series, and that's bad, I think. It's actually funny how adding a numpad to a laptop can change a whole bunch of things. Now, if you take a look at T520, it had those big speakers on both sides, and they were facing up. And now we've got this. Seriously, it's just a small cut, and there we've got a speaker. So obviously not enough place for the bass to be decently produced. The mids are high and highs are decent, but I kind of like the T520 before and the speaker that it had than this one, because if you are going to place this, for example, on your bed, the sound is going to be a dull and not loud enough, and this is not going to be the greatest sound experience that you could get from a laptop, especially at this price point. So they could kinda add this speaker right beneath the monitor. There is enough place, but they decided not to. So okay, enough complaining. Now, one of the features that I like about this laptop is actually this monitor. It's a 1080p TN panel with a matte finish, so this means you could work outside. It gets bright enough, the viewing angles are okay, the colors are vivid. Although if you would like to get some better color reproduction, you should try to pick up the T540p with the 3K panel. I guess it's an IPS panel. Both of these laptops are powered by GTX 730M. This is by any means not a gaming GPU, so stay away from gaming, maybe some casual, but I'm not so sure. If it had 755M or something like this, you could game on this. This is a straightforward business laptop, but the monitor is pretty decent. Now about the performance. I have done a stress test of this laptop and it performed great. So right after 7 or 10 minutes under a full load with this cover closed and in the docking station, this laptop, the temperatures on the CPU were about mid-80s, so 86 Celsius degrees. It wasn't throttling at all, so it boosted up to 2.9 with a voltage around 0.981 volts. It hit its power consumption limit at 47 watts, and it kept it all the time. So the fan was spinning at 3000 RPMs. You were able to hear this, but that was not something unpleasant. So even in the worst case scenario, so when this laptop is placed on the docking station, it's closed, so it's pretty difficult to cool this. It's performed great, turbo boosted all the way up to almost 3 GHz, and maintaining the temperatures, maintaining the speed, not thermal throttling, and this is impressive. If you are looking for a real laptop, not some kind of M processor or something with 2 cores only, if you are going to choose a laptop that it's supposed to be fast at some different business task or whatsoever, this is the place to go, and this is what the Lenovo T series is showing its best. So I was pretty happy with the performance, pretty happy with the way it was cooled, and not getting loud at the very same times, because sometimes if the fan spins like 4000 RPMs, it's almost impossible to think when you are sitting in front of this laptop. And this is the Lenovo ThinkPad, so you should be able to do it. Anyway, great CPU performance, very stable, not too hot, nothing that it didn't thermal throttle, so great experience when it comes to performance. So it is conclusion time, and I was supposed to give the final judgment over this laptop, although I think this have never been as complicated as it is right now. So I have showed you all the problems that I had with this laptop, all the features that I think that are great about this, and the decision is up to you. I had fun playing with this laptop, and for the purpose that I have chose it, it's going to do its job. But I strongly recommend you should go to a store, try one out, see how it feels, then you could give the final judgment actually with your wallet, whether you are going to buy this model or not. Anyway guys, I hope that you like this video you've seen. If that's the case, please remember to smash this like button, because this really helps me out and encourages me to produce more videos. And speaking about producing more videos, right around the corner is cheapest possible FreeNAS build. So if you are interested in that kind of videos, maybe you should try also to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks again guys, and see you very soon.